Hi everybody, this is Cardiff coming to you from Minneapolis. I hope you're having a fantastic evening, afternoon, day, whenever you are viewing this. And I help the working professional live out their greatness so their dreams can be accomplished. I am taking a course called The Winning State of Mind. And in this course, I am learning about the villain that is inside you that robs you of your potential. And we are in part 2. So I encourage you to take a look at my other video, which is posted yesterday, and take a look at what the number 1 and number 2 things are that really feed that villain. Well, we're going to cover the last 3 that feed that inner villain. This is the inner villain that talks to you, that tells you, you know what, I can't do that, or I'm not good at that, or I just don't have the skills, and that's the inner villain, and each of us have that inner villain. So number 3 inner villain is bad advice. It's getting advice from someone who, one, perhaps hasn't achieved, or perhaps is giving you advice on something that they've never been able to do, or they don't know how to do. So be leery of the advice that you're seeking. If, for example, you want to run a marathon, well, do you go to someone who has only run a 3K or a 5K? Or do you go talk to someone and go train with someone that has actually accomplished and achieved and done a marathon from start to finish? Well, I think you know the answer to that. So be careful of the bad advice that you get. Number 4 is limiting beliefs from others. So this is not limiting beliefs from yourself. This is from others. What other people tell you. If you want to do something that you've not done before, and you're very excited, you're out of the gates, and you call your friend up and like, oh, hey, I'm just so excited, I'm going to do this. And they tell you, you can't do that. You've never done stuff like that before. What does that do? Those limiting beliefs from others just feed that villain, and guess what? The villain tells you, well, remember what he said, she said? Remember that? They told you can't do that. So that feeds the villain. And lastly, doing what others do is the last intangible that feeds that villain inside you. So doing what others do, and we're not talking about the normal way of life, getting in a car, going to work. We're not talking about that. We're talking about getting out of that comfort zone because other people don't think that's normal. People probably don't think it's normal that I'm shooting this video. Well, guess what? That's okay. It doesn't bother me. Because I have value. I have something that I'm learning that I want to share with you. So you can live out your greatness. So I hope you found these additional three things valuable for you. Because if you let people give you bad advice, if you let limiting beliefs from others take away your potential, if you allow following what other people do from a negative perspective and not stepping out of your comfort zone, you feed your inner villain. And the inner villain will win and you won't live out your potential. Well, here's the next step. I would love for you to subscribe on this channel. You will get videos from me when I post them. You can also find me on Facebook. Go to Guide Your Life. You'll get inspiration from me twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening. And then you can also send me a friend request. I'd love to connect with you via Facebook that way. And lastly, love to get emails, cardiff.hall@yahoo.com. Well, I hope you got value out of this very, very short series on the things that rob you from your potential, the things that feed that inner villain inside you and diminish your greatest self. Well, until next time, everybody, I will continue to share nuggets that I am receiving in a course called The Winning State of Mind. Until next time, everybody, take care. Bye-bye.